So today's class is purify and strength. And when I think about purify, what's really come up lately and what has come to the forefront with the full moon occurring this afternoon is this theme of detoxification. So it's cleansing and it's clearing out, and that's returning you back to this place of balance. And some of the best poses for that is through twisting. And I'll combine the sequence with twisting and forward bending, but the focus will be really on pulling the navel back in towards, in towards the spine on your exhale. So really feel this compression of the abdomen, even in your forward bends, but mainly in your twist, where you're compressing the abdominal organs when you're twisting. And this is helping to calm down the nervous system as well. It's really soothing to compress the front part of the colon, so from the front part of the whole body. So let's bring that into our intention today. And if you have anything else that you're wishing to release or let go, please feel free to bring that into your intention as well. So let's come to lie on our back. Pardon me. As you lie on your back, grab your knees in towards you. So the hands are placed just underneath the knees, and you're holding a shin bone in each hand. And as you inhale, let the knees move away from you, still holding onto the legs. As you exhale, draw the right knee only in towards you. As you inhale, right knee moves away. As you exhale, the left knee comes in towards you. Inhale, left knee moves away. And as you exhale, as you draw your right knee in, turn your chin towards the left. So you get this beautiful stretch down the right side of the neck. As you inhale, right knee moves away. And as you exhale, left knee in, the chin turns to the right, stretching now the left side of the neck. Inhale, left knee away. Exhale, right knee in, chin turns to the left. Inhale, right knee away. And exhale, left knee in, and chin goes to the right. Let's do this one more time and do it with your own breath, your own rhythm. We'll do the right knee first. The chin will be going to the left. And then we'll switch. We'll do the left knee, and the chin goes right. Come back to center. Keep the knees drawn in, but now bring the arms out to a T position so that the hands, wrists, and shoulders are in line. And take an inhale. And as you exhale, let the knees fall over towards the left side. The gaze can look over towards your right hand. As you inhale, come back to center. Squeeze the legs together. As you exhale, knees go right. Your gaze may go to the left. If that's too much, just keep your gaze neutral and your eyes looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees come up. And exhale, knees go left. Feel the compression in the abdominal space here. As you inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, knees go right. Let's do this one more time each side. As you exhale, the knees go left. Creating more space in the body. And then the knees go right. Come back to center. Hug the knees in towards you. Even squeeze your forehead up to your knees as high as you can. And then release. Let the feet come down to the mat, the hands resting by the side of the body. And just take a moment here to acknowledge how your body's feeling just after those small movements at the beginning of class. Come back to your intention, the theme of purify, detoxification, and strengthening your physical, emotional, and mental body. To roll over to the side. We'll come into an all fours position. So your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And as you inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, chin in, tuck the toes and push back into a downward facing dog. We're moving in straight away. We'll do this movement a few times. As you inhale, the knees come down to meet the mat. Come back into your neutral tabletop position. As you exhale, chin in, tuck the toes, move the hips high. Even here, feel the navel hug towards the back of the body. 2 more times here. Inhale, knees come down. And exhale, move back into your downward facing dog. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, the knees come down. See if you can hug the navel in towards the spine just a little bit more than you did last time. Moving back. Bend the knees here a fair bit. If your hamstrings are tight, you can really feel quite nice into the back if you have the knees bent more instead of rounding into the spine. And now from here, roll into a plank position. So your wrists are still underneath your shoulders. You may need to wiggle your feet back a little bit. I like to have the feet touching here. If that doesn't quite work for your body, you can keep the feet hip distance. We stay for another 3 breaths. You should really be feeling this into your core. If you're not feeling anything, your hips may be too high. If you're feeling this more into your lower back, your hips may be a little bit too low. So try and hug in through your navel and really focus on bringing the belly button towards the spine. Your next exhale, let's slowly lower down, either through chaturanga or your knees can come down first and then your chest, all the way down. And now bring your hands to your sacrum. The palms are faced up. As you inhale, bring your right arm forward as if you're saluting the front of your mat. Lift the chest high as you can. As you exhale, right arm sweeps to the back and the right temple comes down to the mat. So getting into this neck space, this neck freedom. As you inhale, left arm forward to the saluting kind of position, using the strength of your back. As you exhale, left hand back, left temple comes down to the mat. Let's do this 3 more times each side. Inhale, right arm, tops of feet stay down. As you exhale, the right hand comes back, the right temple comes down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, left hand back, left temple down. See if you can create more space in the neck as the left temple comes down. Inhale, right arm. And exhale, right arm back, right temple down. Draw the shoulder down away from the right ear. Inhale, left arm. And left arm back, left temple down. 1 more time each side. Inhale, right arm. Salute. Try and be as proud as you can, as strong as you can in your back. Exhale, right arm back, right temple down. One more time, left arm. And left hand back, left temple down. And now both arms and both legs for just 3 breaths. So keep the elbows bent here, squeeze the legs together. See if you can use the strength of your back here to lift up higher with your inhale and feel more solid on your exhale. One more breath. Inhale, lift higher. And exhale, just release your hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes. And from here, if you are strong enough or want to challenge your strength, push back into plank. If you need to go through this from your knees first, that's okay. And then back into downward facing dog. And that should feel like a really nice, energizing kind of beginning to this sequence. And then coming into down dog is a beautiful release to the strength and the heat that you may have built in the low back. Bend your knees after your next exhale. Look between your hands and step forward to the space between your hands. Inhale, look forward, flat back, and exhale, fold down. Just take a breath or two here to reset your intention. It's become really physical for you and really challenging. Remember that the theme is to purify and to detox in whatever way that means for you. And maybe that is slowing down, letting go of the intention that you have to look or be a certain way. Hands now come to your hips. Keep the chin tucked in. And as you inhale, keep a flat back as you come all the way up to stand. Nice and slow. When you get to stand, let the hands release by the side of the body. And if you feel a little bit lightheaded whenever you come to standing after folding down, just allow your chin to just be that bit closer towards your chest. Please keep your eyes open here, as tempting as it may be to close them down. So it's internalizing, but it's also energizing. We move in and out now of dynamic chair pose. So inhale, the arms come up. As you exhale, sink the hips low and keep letting the torso move all the way to fold over your legs. The hands come next to the sides of the feet if they get that far. And then as you inhale, come back into chair. Hips low, arms high. And as you exhale, fold back into chair. So we're not releasing the legs, but we've only got 2 more of these to go. You've got this. Inhale, come back into chair. Sink the hips low. As you exhale, pull the navel in as you fold forward over your legs, strengthening your back. Element of stability and safety and security. Inhale, come back into chair. Pause here for the exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Then push to stand on your inhale. Release the hands by the side. And again, just take a moment to pause and reflect. Eyes open, soft gaze in front of you. Now let's start with we'll actually step your left foot back to begin with. So to have the right foot forward is more energizing and stimulating, which being in this particular moon cycle is appropriate. So the left toes are angling forward. And now your right hand comes to the sacrum and the left arm comes high. The palm is facing back with your right hand. As you inhale, reach up with the left hand. As you exhale, start to fold forward, keeping your back flat, reaching as far as you can forward with the left arm. As you inhale, lead with the left arm to come up. Make sure there's a slight bend in your front right knee. We've got 3 more of these. As you exhale, chin in, reach forward with the left arm, moving forward. The focus is the navel moving towards the back body. As you inhale, left arm reaches forward and up. You have 2 more. Exhale, chin in, navel in. Strengthening the back, massaging the organs, detoxifying and purifying the whole body. Inhale to come up. We have 1 more time. As you exhale, chin in, fold forward. And this time, allow your left hand to either come down onto the mat. You may be on fingertips. You may even be using a block here. I like to release the right hand and fold a little deeper over the front right leg. Head and neck as relaxed as it can be. The feet are planted and they're strong. Staying down here, can you walk both of your hands to the right of your right leg? It's like this really nice twist. And it's preparing for the twist that we have to come. So still letting the head and neck relax down. The little toe side of your left foot is firmly planted. And the inside of the front right foot, so the big toe side, pushing down firmly as well. There should be this lovely dynamic in the legs and a beautiful opening into the left side body, and then this lovely twist into the torso. Take another couple of breaths here. See if you can relax the head and the neck a little more with each exhale. Hands start to walk back to center and step back into your downward facing dog. Just notice what it feels like on the right side of the body, hips high. Before we come to the other side, as you inhale, push forward into a plank. Hips low enough to feel this in your core, but not so much that it's going into your lower back. As you exhale now, push back into your downward facing dog. Left foot now steps up between your hands. The right heel comes down. So we do that same little sequence on the other side. Now the left hand coming to the sacrum, the palm is facing back, and the right arm comes up alongside the right ear. So make sure you have this steady foundation in your feet to begin with. If you feel a little bit off center, make sure that your right leg is wide enough so that your center of gravity feels stable. As you inhale, reach up with your right hand. As you exhale, chin in, and start to fold forward and reach forward with your right arm. You don't have to reach the mat. It's not the goal. As you inhale, come all the way up, keeping the beautiful flat back. Building the strength, particularly when you inhale. As you exhale now, moving down, navel pulling in towards the back body, compressing and detoxifying. Inhale, come up. Let's do this 2 more times. As you exhale, chin in, reach forward, right arm reaches forward. See if you can draw the left shoulder back a little more. Inhale, come up. If you're shaky and challenged by this, you're building strength here. It's a good thing. 1 more time. Exhale, fold forward, chin in to keep the spine safe and long. The right hand touches down. The left hand can release down as well. If you're needing to set yourself up with blocks here, please make sure to do so. And just allow yourself a few breaths to fold over the front left leg. Head and neck completely relaxed, or as relaxed as it can be. The little toe side of your right foot pushing down firmly. Both legs engaged. From here, let's take it into that little twist, the preparation. So both hands now come as far as they can over to the left side of your left foot. And you fold down. So feel this lovely opening to the whole of the side of the right side of the body. But still feel that strength in both legs and the relaxation in the skull bone and the neck. Just 2 more breaths here. Doesn't take long for our body to start producing heat and to start building strength. Usually it's just trying something new and trying to get yourself into a rhythm and a routine. It's beneficial for you, particularly in the morning. Walk your hands back to center. And now continue to walk your hands all the way to the middle of your feet as you turn your feet to be parallel. So you may need to adjust a little bit on your mat. As you exhale, folding forward. Lovely to get symmetrical, particularly after we've been in asymmetrical poses. So from here, if you still feel comfortable enough to do so, you may wish to interlace the fingers at the low back and reach them off the low back as you fold just a little bit deeper. It's a lovely stretch into the back of both legs, into the hamstrings. And allow the chin to tuck in towards the chest. The spine is still remaining long. We release and come out of here. Keep the chin in. Reach all the way back up to standing. Come to settle yourself just in the middle, keeping the feet exactly where they are. Just going to check. Can I just make sure that everyone can still hear me? Oh, yes. Can everyone still hear me? You can? Okay, I'm so sorry. It just came up that I was signed out. I was like, oh no, I hope they can still hear everything that's going on. Apologies for that little mix up in between. So your feet are wide. Great. Your feet are wide and your hands are next to you. And now we move in and out of this little dynamic twist. So slightly bend into your right knee and the arms come out to the side. And as you inhale, lift up through the torso. And as you exhale, let the left hand come down towards the middle of the mat. Just between your feet, but a little bit in front of your feet. And as you inhale now, reach forward with your right arm. And exhale, the right arm comes back to reach up towards the ceiling. And now inhale, come all the way back up to standing. And we do that same movement to the same side another 3 more times. Take an inhale, lengthen through the torso. And as you exhale, bend the right knee and plant your left hand down. Take an inhale, reach forward with your right arm. And exhale, the right arm moves back towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back up to standing. You have 2 more times. Exhale, left hand plants down, right knee slightly bent. And now on your inhale, reach forward with the right arm. And as you exhale, the right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. You twist a little more into the abdomen. As you inhale, come back up. As you exhale, move back down. Left hand plants. Inhale, right arm comes forward. As you exhale, the right arm moves back. Right up. And stay here for another 3 breaths. But as your right arm reaches up, on your inhale, look down towards your left hand. And as you exhale, twist your gaze towards your right hand. Inhale, the gaze looks down. And exhale, the gaze looks up. 1 more time. You may be even wanting to stretch and straighten the right knee a little more. So inhale, you're looking down towards your left hand. And as you exhale, the right arm, you look up towards the right arm. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Let the arms relax by your side and just take a moment of pause. Just noticing what that may have brought up for you. It's challenging to move the arms, or if it was more challenging in the hips. Just observing your own anatomy, your own experience. Let's go to the other side. Arms come out to the side. Slight bend into your left knee now. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right arm comes down between your feet. And now on your inhale, reach forward with the left arm towards the front of your screen. As you exhale, the left arm moves back up towards the ceiling, twisting into your navel. Inhale, come all the way back up to center. We do that same movement 3 more times to the same side. As you exhale, bend into the left knee, twist down. The right hand comes down. Now inhale, reach forward with the left arm. As you exhale, left hand reaches towards the ceiling. As you inhale, come all the way back up. 2 more times. As you exhale, twisting down, right hand goes down to the middle of the feet. As you inhale, reach forward with the left arm. As you exhale, contract the navel just 10% more than you did before, twisting open. 1 more time. Let's come up to standing. As you exhale, the right hand comes down. Left arm moves forward on inhale. Exhale, navel in, left arm high. Stay here, but now we go into the head movement. Inhale, look down, and exhale, look up towards the left fingertips. Inhale, look down. You may be trying to straighten your left knee here. See how that feels. As you exhale, you're looking up towards your left fingertips. 1 more time. Inhale, look down. You exhale, twist, and look up towards the left fingertips. Let's come all the way back up to standing. The hands relax down by the sides of the body. And allow your feet to come back into center to readjust. Come back to the front of your mat. Let's start again with this left foot stepping back. The left toes are angled forward and the right foot is at the front of your mat. Let's come into warrior one from here. So the front knee bends and your arms come all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands into prayer pose. And we do this just 3 more times. So as you inhale, arms reach up, the torso slightly leaning forward. And as you exhale, the hands come to prayer pose. As you inhale, the arms come up. And as you exhale, hands to prayer pose. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands into prayer pose. So come into our more challenging posture now. So we inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, much like we did before, fold down. So you're folding over the front right leg. Keep your left hand where it is. And bring your right hand to where your right hip is. Gently start to push off the back left foot, keeping the left hand down. Your hand may be on a block too, and that's okay. So make sure this back leg is parallel to the mat, nice and firm through your front right foot. And then see if you can even open up through the chest by reaching up with this right arm. Each exhale, the navel's hugging the spine. And the inhale, see if you can reach up with the right fingertips and the outside of the left leg, if it can reach up a little higher. 1 more breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, relax. The right hand comes down. Step the left foot back and push back into a downward facing dog. Take this moment here in a symmetrical pose. You may even like to choose to treat it as your resting posture. Coming back to the cadence of your own breath. Step the left foot forward now. And let's do that same little flow on the other side. The right heel comes down, the right toes are angled in slightly. And now we come into warrior one. The front left knee bends and the arms raise up. As you exhale, the hands come into prayer pose. See if you can lean your torso forward a little more without rounding into your shoulders. As you inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, hug the navel in as the hands come back to prayer. 2 more times. Inhale, the arms reach up. And as you exhale, hands back to prayer pose, feeling your legs engaged, the core engaged. 1 more time. Inhale, the arms reach up. And as you exhale, the hands come to prayer pose. You now straighten the front left knee, reach the arms up on inhale. As you exhale, chin in, reach forward over the front left leg. Keep your right hand where it is. And now see if you can start to bring more weight into your left foot, stepping off the back right leg and having it parallel to the mat. Keep the right hand where it is. The left hand may stay on the ground. It may stay on your left hip. If you want to go for the challenge, let's open up together as the left arm reaches high towards the ceiling. See if you can twist a little more into your navel. If your legs are shaking like mine, stick with it. Just another breath. As you inhale, reach up with the left arm, the right leg. And as you exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Release. From here, let the knees come down. We move in and out of that chakra vikrasana pose. So as you inhale, you're looking forward. As you exhale, the chin is in, the elbows bend, and the hips move back towards the heels. So this should feel nice and soothing for the breath, for the body and the mind. As you inhale, come back up to all fours. A slight dip in the back as your gaze looks forward and the collarbones are wide. As you exhale, chin in, navel in, and your hips move back towards your heels. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Everything rounds and tucks in as you move back. See if you can bend your elbows before the hips completely meet back. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, chin in. And just let yourself settle here for a moment. Resting in your child's pose, feeling that beautiful descent of energy where it's feel energized from the flow, but it feels like this internal grounding. The abdomen compressing on your thighs. Intellect quietening a little. Start to walk your hands in towards you, coming to sit. Just sitting on your heels. And taking a moment here to have your gaze open, but soft. And now allow your hips to drop to the left side of your heels. And your right foot comes over the top and rests on the left side of your left knee. So we come into this twisted kind of shape. Now your right hand comes behind you. Your left arm reaches up, and we go for the twist here. So you can hook your elbow around the front right knee, twisting your whole torso to the right side. If you feel a little bit more open and are able to access this place, you can bring the outer left arm the outside of the right knee and see if you can allow this twist in the abdomen to occur. Feel like there's length happening in the upper part of the torso. You're not rounding, and that your neck and torso are moving in the same plateau. You may close your eyes here. A beautiful little twist to start to cool down. Keep your body where it is, your arms, your legs in the same place. But now just allow your gaze, your head, your eyes to look forward over your front left shoulder. Even closing the eyes here, just feeling into that space, the space that you've created throughout your practice. Take one more breath. And then gently release. As we switch sides. A nice way to switch is just to come to sit back on the heels again, and then allow your hips and your seat to go to the right side of your heels. And now your left foot comes up and over, planted down firmly next to your right knee. And now your left hand comes behind you. The right arm reaches up, choosing your twist here where your arm will go. As you exhale, you may be wrapping the front left knee and twisting from here. Or you may be placing the hand on the outside of your left leg. Just choose what feels best in your body today. And again, remembering each exhale to create a little more space. The diaphragm's moving up as you exhale. It's a chance to twist into the organs on a physical level, and on a mental and energetic level, to find that balance, to start to cleanse. Keeping your body twisted, now just allow your gaze to look over your front right shoulder. Eyes may be closed here, just depending on how you feel. Still feeling the twist in the abdomen, even the torso. Feel this beautiful neck freedom as your gaze is over the front shoulder here. Start to release from here. Untwist yourself. Come to lie down on your back. And have both of your knees bent and the hands resting beside your body, just as a slight counterpose as we start to move closer to Shavasana. As you inhale, lift your hips high, but lift your left arm only up above your head. This dynamic bridge movement. As you exhale, left arm comes down, the hips come down at the same time, and turn your chin to the right. So we get this beautiful neck freedom again. As you inhale, the hips go high, And now the right arm comes up over the head. As you exhale, the right arm comes down. At the same time, the hips meet down and your chin turns to the left. Do this just 2 more times each side. So left arm, as you exhale, the left arm comes down, the chin goes to the right. As you inhale now, right arm comes up. As you exhale, right arm comes down, the chin goes to the left. One more time each side. Left arm, hips raise. Exhale, hand comes down, the gaze goes to the right. Last side, right arm up, hips up. As you exhale, right arm comes down, and the gaze goes to the left, stretching to the right side of the neck. Now just allow your neck to be in a neutral position. Hug the knees in towards you. And much like we provided freedom and twisting into the next space, just before we move into Shavasana, let's just do again another small spinal twist. Arms come out to the side and let the knees fall to the left. Be staying for a few breaths here, choosing where you wish to have your gaze, whether it's straight up towards the ceiling or towards your right hand. Just whatever feels best in your body right now. The knees come back up to center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. As you exhale, knees go right, choosing your head position for this side. Consider it a winding down preparation now to enter into your Shavasana pose. So just 2 more breaths here. Come back to center. Hug the knees in towards you. Again, you may choose to have your forehead closer towards your knees, squeezing the whole body, contracting everything, and then completely surrendering into your Shavasana pose, whatever that looks like for you. So make sure here that you're really setting yourself up with cushions, blankets, whatever you can to allow your body to feel completely comfortable, to feel completely safe here. And allow yourself 3 deep breaths, 3 conscious breaths. Giving in to the gravity of the mat. And now just allow your breath to become effortless. But as you notice your inhale, start to imagine all of this cumulative light entering into the body on inhale. All universal light, the stars, the sun, all of the galaxies, so it's entering into your body on inhale. As you exhale, it fills every cell in the body and even to the space just beyond the body. Inhaling, bringing the light in, perhaps a small pause where the abdomen is. And then as you exhale, feel as though it's this beautiful flame of light that ignites all the cells and the space in the body. Your breath will gradually become more effortless, more quiet. And eventually, you'll feel your body so full of this light that you'll no longer need to continue with the technique. Resting in the light that fills the space that you've created. Softly allowing your body start to reawaken its senses, feeling more alert to my voice, starting to feel into the sensations of your body resting on the mat, the earth below you. Start now to deepen your breath, inviting small movements into the extremity of the body, the fingers and the toes. And perhaps some small wrist and ankle circles, starting to allow your body to wake up. And please roll to your right side and just take a few moments on your right side so that we're not rushing through transitions. Take a moment to feel, to experience the movement side of the practice to where you are now. Come up to a seated position when you're ready and make sure that you have a comfortable seat. Please get any blankets that you wish to allow yourself to be comfortable here. So generally when our hips are higher than our knees, it makes our seat more comfortable, or you may even choose to be in a chair. We now move into our pranayama section and meditation. So we'll be doing alternate nostril breathing, the 1-to-1 breath ratio, which is a great way to start to balance the hemispheres of the brain, which helps us elicit this calmness, clarity, and also a purification and detoxification for our mind, integrating the whole of the practice that we worked on earlier. So now take your right hand, allow your index finger and middle finger to bend in towards the palm. And your thumb rests on the ridge of the right nostril, and the ring and little finger rests on the left nostril. Take an inhale here, and exhale out through your lips and your mouth. Just completely expel all of the air. Now block right nostril, inhale left. Block left and exhale right. Inhale right. And block left. And let's continue in this fashion. So inhaling left and exhaling right. Inhale right and exhale left. Now please continue with your own breath rate, whether that's 4 counts in, or 5 or 6. Just allow this to work in your own way, whatever capacity you're dealing with today. Aim is balance and clarity. So make sure you embody that within your breath practice here. Feel as though with each breath you're still continuing to cultivate all of this light you have breathed into you and absorbed. It exists within, and it's accessible to you at any point. Let's do one more complete round, wherever you are. First part of the cycle goes in through the left nose, and it will finish out of the left nose as well. So just allow your hand to come down to your knee when you've completed the cycle. No need to rush here, doing this in your own time. The hands resting down, palm face down on the thighs. We move now into the meditation where the focus is on the navel. Resting in the balance and the light. Start to connect with the movement of the abdomen moving away from you on inhale and towards you on exhale. Cultivating your experience in the practice and in your Shavasana. So inhale, belly moves away from you. Exhale, the navel pulling in towards you. You really have prepared for this the whole way through the practice. Inhale, belly moving away. Just aware of the sensation of the abdomen moving away. And aware that it moves in towards you on exhale. Please now begin to visualize beautiful circular shape around your abdominal center. As you inhale, feel as though this circular shape expands. As you exhale, feel it contract back down to the original shape that it started. Inhale is expansion, and exhale is contraction. Please continue with your breath, your attention at the navel center. What you may begin to notice is this center in the abdomen. It's a really powerful place, eliciting a sense of self-confidence and inspiration. You're welcome to continue in your meditation for as long as you need. If you're joining me, just allow now your attention to come back to your breath. Your awareness of the balance of the flow of your breath, and your awareness to where you're placed in your room, wherever you're practicing. Feel the breath moving up through both nostrils. As you exhale, it moves down through both nostrils. Again, breath moves in through both nostrils, and the breath moves out. Allow your chin to lower towards your chest as a sign of gratitude and acknowledgement for your practice. Bring your hands to meet at heart center. Breathing in all of that cumulative light. Namaste.